Now, good morning, Northwest. Cue the lawsuits. About as quickly as President Trump signed executive orders on his first day, states fire back what they're suing over.
And it is another cold morning, and it looks like there is many more of those to come. Your forecast.
And the crash mystery. Troopers are looking for the driver who was behind the wheel of this truck that crashed and rolled off the North Spokane corridor. You're watching Good Morning Northwest on 4 News Now. Thanks for starting your day with us. I'm Natalie Grant.
And I'm Robin Dance. It's Wednesday, January 22nd. Mark has another morning off. Let's check in with Matt Gray filling in with your first alert forecast.
Oh, and it is chilly this morning. It took me a long time to scrape the ice off the truck in the morning. Tell you what. So we are seeing chilly temperatures. Spokane down to 18. We're 21 in Coeur d'Alene right now. Maybe seeing some slight fog development there. We'll check in on that, give an update for you a little later in the program. 17 in Pullman, 4 below in Winthrop, 7 degrees right now in Colville. And so we continue on with this kind of clear sky, sunny day weather pattern, but it definitely leads to some very frigid starts, especially in some of these localized areas where if we have a calm day with open ground, we often see those temperatures really plummet. And that's what we're seeing right now in Deer Park, down to 8 degrees, where you compare it to other parts just down the road here around Spokane and Coeur d'Alene, a whole lot warmer. Either way, it is going to be quite chilly as you get your day started. The sunshine will definitely help you feel a little bit warmer. We'll see temperatures in the 30s later on today. We've got more cold temperatures on the way and also a chance for a little bit of snow. All that coming up in your forecast.
All right, Matt, thanks. Well, this morning, growing legal challenges to President Donald Trump's executive actions.
At least 22 states are suing to block his attempt to end birthright citizenship. Hannah Joy's at the Breaking Now desk. Hannah, how are officials close to home responding to this order?
Robin, a judge in Seattle will consider a restraining order. This will go against Trump's order to end birthright citizenship. The Constitution says that anyone born in the U.S. is a citizen, regardless of their parents' citizenship. The president is also placing government DEI workers on leave. His plan is to shut down their offices and programs. Starting tomorrow, Trump's plan on immigration will take shape. ICE agents are set to raid cities like D.C., Denver, and Chicago first. This also includes churches, hospitals, schools, or events like funerals or weddings. Here's what Washington's Attorney General said.
This is plainly illegal, plainly contrary to our Constitution.
In Washington, D.C., a bishop criticized Trump at a national prayer service for his views on immigration and LGBTQ rights.
In the name of our God, I ask you to have mercy upon the people in our country who are scared now. There are gay, lesbian, and transgender children in Democratic, Republican, and independent families. Some who fear for their lives.
This morning, Trump said her statements were inappropriate and he wants an apology. Reporting in studio, Hannah Joy, 4 News Now.
This morning, President Trump has some ideas about how to deal with TikTok. His day one executive order gives the Chinese-owned platform 75 days of breathing room to find a U.S. buyer. Trump says he is thinking about trying to find a buyer who would give half of the company to the U.S. government. One potential suitor could be Elon Musk.
Are you open to Elon buying TikTok?
I would be if he wanted to buy it, yeah.
And on your inauguration,
I'd like Larry to buy it, too. I have the right to make a deal.
Now, Trump, they're referring to Oracle chairman Larry Ellison. And Trump estimated with the right buyer and permits from the government, TikTok could be worth $1 trillion.
President Trump also signed executive orders targeting illegal immigration.
We will begin the process of returning millions and millions of criminal aliens back to the places from which they came.
Now, this has been an ongoing promise from the president, Donald Trump, to deport millions of immigrants who are here illegally. Now, that promise was reiterated during his inaugural address, but fruit growers in our regions have some concerns. The agriculture industry heavily relies on undocumented immigrants, and Washington is the nation's largest producers of things like apples and sweet cherries. If President Donald Trump follows through with his mass deportation plans, fruit growers in the state fear they'll lose majority of their workforce, eventually dwindling down their fruit supply. But what should this mean for you?
And if we are source stuff from other countries, they don't have these regulations, then you and I be eating stuff that there's not very safe to eat too.
What you need to know in Marissa Real's special report. That's tonight on 4 News Now at 6 o'clock.
Washington State Patrol is investigating hit and run in North Spokane that sent a pickup truck flying off a bridge. Take a look at the scene along the North Spokane corridor. WSP says the truck launched off the freeway median, hitting the side of the bridge and slamming into the hill. It then rolled, stopping against a support pillar. No one was in or near the pickup when troopers arrived. The Spokane County Medical Examiner says the man who died in his jail cell in November died of natural causes. Investigators say Bryce Larson died from heart disease. His body was found 2 hours after appearing in front of a judge for allegedly assaulting his parents. The officer who shot at a student on the Washington State University campus last year won't face any charges.
That is according to the Whitman County Prosecuting Attorney's Office. The shooting happened inside of the Global Scholars Hall. Investigators say the use of force was justified because the student was walking towards them with his hands in his pockets, following reports that the same student called 911 saying he had a knife. Officers tried to tase the student multiple times, but it didn't work. The student involved was not hit by the gunshot and was taken into custody. Your Good Morning Northwest time right now is 6:06.
Let's check in with Matt Gray again, taking a look at what you can expect today.
All right, more sunshine. We love that. Cold temperatures, depends on your perspective. And there will be a chance of snow later this week. So we'll take you through that timeline coming up.
And new allegations against President Trump's pick to lead the Department of Defense. Coming up, who's come forward with accusations against Pete Hegseth?
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
4 News Now weather is brought to you by Coeur d'Alene Casino Resort Hotel.
Rain or shine, day or night, good weather always reigns at the Coeur d'Alene Casino. No matter the weather, winning is better. Your 7-day forecast calls for fun at the Coeur d'Alene Casino.
Coeur d'Alene Casino, winning is just the beginning.
Not the best sound to start your day with, is it? Your next decision should be to call Precision. Our professionally trained technicians are here to provide you with award-winning service every time, so we can get you back up and running fast. Call or book online today.
Clogged drains are a huge problem and can cost thousands. With Mainstream, you can prevent clogs before they happen. There's no better time than now to call Mainstream and ask about our 83 or it's free drain clearing special. For just $83, we'll send a technician to your home to clear your drain. And if for some reason we can't get it, it's free. With over 20 years of experience, the expert technicians at Mainstream can restore the flow. Call Mainstream today or visit us at mainstreamhomeservices.com to take advantage of this limited time deal.
For the professional, it's not enough to possess knowledge. We seek to refine it, to wield its power, to redefine its boundaries. Knowledge is put to the test in every GMC Sierra. Get 0.9% APR on select Sierra 1500 models. That's over $4,200 in average finance savings. See your local GMC dealer.
Let's take a flight to Flight 509 Family Fun Center in the Spokane Valley. Get lost in 22,000 square feet of adventure for the whole family. Climbing, spinning, paddling, striking, leaping, launching, exploring, invading, celebrating, and so much more. No, doggy. At Flight 509, fun really does take flight.
Looks like this will be your last year with season tickets, huh? Let's iron out this big mess. Yeah.
I'm calling the swap team.
At Craig Swap & Associates, we want to make sure that you're really winning.
One call, that's all. 509-999-9999.
When winter season hits, Emergency supports your immune system with so much more than vitamin C. Be ready to fight back with Emergency. And for on-the-go immune support, try Emergency Crystals. No water needed.
Your time is 6:09. Here's a look at what's new on Good Morning Northwest. A former relative of Pete Hegseth is making an 11th-hour effort to keep him from becoming defense secretary.
Danielle Hegseth was married to his brother from 2011 to 2019. She filed an affidavit to the Senate Armed Services Committee accusing him of being abusive towards his second ex-wife, Samantha Hegseth. She admits she never witnessed any physical or sexual abuse, but she said Samantha shared a code word with her if she needed to get away from her husband. A lawyer for Pete Hegseth says Danielle hates his client and has a history of picking fights with the family. Samantha divorced him in 2017.
Amidst the pardons of January 6th, the rioters, President Donald Trump issued another controversial pardon Tuesday. He granted a full pardon to Ross Ulbricht. He is the founder of Silk Road, which was a marketplace on the dark web said to deal in the sale of illegal goods, like drugs. The FBI shut down Silk Road in 2013, and Ulbricht was convicted in 2015 on a variety of charges. Libertarian Party leaders have been calling for Ulbricht to be released for some time. Donald Trump promised he would do so last summer at the party's national convention if they supported him.
Time for your takeaways for weather. More chilly conditions, but hey, more sunshine as well. Gotta love that winter sun when we can get it. We'll have a dusting of snow coming in on Thursday night as more cold air rolls in.
Well, this week is Community Risk Reduction Week. It's a week dedicated to fire departments and the community, focusing on ways to continue preventing dangerous situations before they happen. The Spokane Valley Fire Department is participating in this week and showing ways that it follows the 5 E's of risk reduction. Those are education, economic incentives, emergency response, enforcement, and engineering.
We all look at how this all collectively works to make our community a safer place.
Now, this year, the Community Risk Reduction Week is focusing on economic incentives, budget-friendly resources, and programs fire departments can offer the community. Spokane Valley Fire Department offers CPR training and some free home assessments as ways the community can help itself and the people around it stay safe. Your Good Morning Northwest time right now is 6:11.
It's a small-town milestone coming up. The school that hadn't had a boys basketball senior night in 60 years and has never had one for the girls until now.
And it's like Christmas for book lovers. We got Allison Martinez live this morning with when and where you can get your hands on some free books for the whole family. That's coming up after this.
It's back, the Big Boat Show, 4 big days. Come on out, shop and compare. There's something for everyone at the Spokane County Fair and Expo Center. Learn more at SpokaneBoatShow.com.
Gold Seal Plumbing is the only local company to offer the light ray pipelining system, which allows us to repair your pipes without digging any holes and can be done in less than a day. Our factory certified technicians use a high-speed chain cleaner that grinds away obstruction. Then our no-dig system pushes the liner down the pipe, and within minutes, the liner is hardened, making a seamless and durable pipe that will last decades. To see the full video, go to goldsealplumbing.com/trenchless and call Gold Seal Plumbing today. We're on our way.
A new year and a new adventure with the perfect Chevy to take you anywhere. With pure power unleashed and future-forward technology. Because every mile matters and every path leads to new possibilities. Get $5,250 total cash allowance on this Silverado. Plus, current Chevy owners and lessees get an additional $1,000 cash allowance when you purchase. See your hometown Chevy dealer today.
A controversial campaign promise.
The Republican platform promises to launch the largest deportation operation in the history of our country.
But what could that mean for your wallet and the safety of the food you eat? 4 News Now is getting answers tonight at 6.
Your home is more than a place. It's a feeling, a reflection of who you are. And at the Tin Roof, we believe furniture should do more than fill a room. It should inspire it. From timeless dining tables to sofas you can sink into and decor that tells your story, every piece is thoughtfully curated to make your space feel effortlessly you. Because it's not just furniture, it's where memories are made, where comfort lives, and where life happens. It's more than furniture, it's a feeling.
The Harlem Globetrotters 2025 World Tour is here. We're coming to Spokane Arena on January 27th and Beasley Coliseum on February 4th. Go to harlemglobetrotters.com/Washington for tickets to the 2025 World Tour, presented by Jersey Mike Subs.
Come on out to the Spokane Boat Show. We've got boats of all types and sizes. Heavy metal, smaller fishing boats, open bow, high-performance ski and wakeboard boats, pontoons, kayaks, canoes, and personal watercraft.
4 News Now is brought to you by Grins and Giggles Family Dentistry.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Good morning and welcome back. It's now 6:15. The Nespelem School just had its first basketball senior night in more than 60 years, and it completed its first girls basketball season in school history.
Derek Strom spoke with coaches and players about this milestone.
The players and the coaches here at the Nespelem School say that family is a big part of everything they do here. And what better way to celebrate the family that they made through sports than by having a senior night?
This was my first opportunity as a varsity coach, so it really meant a great deal to be a varsity coach for Nespelem, you know, in a new beginning. So
senior nights may be a common practice for most schools, but for people living in Nespelem, just north of the Grand Coulee Dam, getting to come out and support their local team on senior night feels like a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. It's been well over 60 years since the school had enough players to field a basketball team on its own, but 8 players not only filled the roster this year, but led them to a winning record, including the lone senior, Anthony Smith.
He's leading, 4 8th graders we had to move up, and 3 sophomores with no varsity experience whatsoever. And so he had a big job on his plate, you know.
This is also the first year that Nespelem has ever had a girls basketball team, and although their senior night game was canceled, the season is still a major milestone for everyone involved. Both the girls' head coach and assistant coach went to school in Nespelem, and they're excited to pass their basketball knowledge on to the next generation.
I'm just grateful that those girls were even able to get the season started at all. And we played 3 games. They improved in those 3 games, and that's what we want to see. But next year, we're hoping for more. Yeah.
In Nespelem, Derek Strom, 4 News Now.
Wow, what an accomplishment. I mean, I hope the program keeps growing and growing.
Yeah, I hope many, many more young people get involved. It's so much fun. It's such good quality things.
Yeah, but something that may not be as fun.
The cold. It is really, really cold out there.
Yeah, it is. Our streak of chilly days continues. Actually feels like winter out there, and we're going to continue that trend here this morning. So, yeah, some extra time to warm the car up here as we have temperatures down in the teens and in the 20s. We've actually warmed up a little bit in Coeur d'Alene, so we've got some cloud cover at least developing around parts of the Rathdrum Prairie. Some cloud cover, could see a little bit of fog here as well. You can see on the satellite picture around Rathdrum and then towards the Bayview area, those areas in blue signifying some low fog and some low clouds here as well as along the northeastern shore here of Lake Pend Oreille. Now, those clouds, they're not going to last too long. We'll see temperatures in the 20s as we get later on in the morning. The sun rises and we start warming up around here. We'll expect to be in the low and mid 30s for the afternoon. Overall, it is another beautiful day to enjoy the admittedly chilly temperatures, but you know what? It's not too bad considering the sunshine. It'll be another cold night tonight, but with a little more cloud cover, it will not be as cold. We'll hopefully in the Methow Valley stay around 0 degrees, and we'll be in the upper teens across many areas, even some low 20s on the Palouse and across central Washington. So we are going to see a kind of slow warm up here heading into your Thursday, but then Thursday night, a little bit of light snow coming in ahead of a next basically a reinforcement of the cold air that we have in place around our region. Not expecting a lot of snow here. We're just going to see a light little dusting across North Idaho and even around perhaps the Spokane area and the Washington Palouse. So some very brief snow very late in the day. Most of your day is nice on Thursday, and then the sunshine continues and our temperatures cool off just a little bit through the weekend before we warm up again next week.
That sunshine sure will feel nice, though.
Oh my gosh, always does.
Thanks, Matt. Well, if you're trying to read more in the new year, look no further than Page 42 Bookstore. This weekend, the shop is hosting its annual free book fair.
Hundreds and hundreds of books of all kinds are available for you and your family to shop for free. Allison Martinez is live at Mayhem Soap Supply for a first look at the event.
Good morning. We're here at Mayhem Soap Supply, like you just said, and this spot sells soaps of all kinds handmade, and they also teach really great classes for you to make them on your own. And this weekend, they are facilitating the free book fair. I'm joined by Emily Peterson this morning, the owner of Page 42 Bookstore. Thanks so much for being with us. Give us the lowdown on how this all works.
Yeah, so this is our annual free book fair. We have here about 20,000 books to give away. Wow. The reason is that we process over 12,000 books every month, and we don't throw books away. So during the winter, we save them all up to give away at the end of January, so people can come down and load up.
And I've been kind of walking through these aisles, checking it all out, and what's so cool is each box is essentially someone's collection that they donated. So you can go through and there's a box full of westerns or cookbooks or romance novels. Like, there really is something for everyone here.
Yeah,
and
books of all flavors.
Yes, books of all flavors. I love that. And you guys have kids books too.
Yep, we have kids books, hardback fiction, nonfiction, all books of all varieties for every type of reader and the whole family, for sure.
Absolutely. And why is it important for you to make sure that books are easily accessible to everyone?
Books are, I feel like, a human right at this stage. We have enough of them that there's no excuse to not make sure that everybody who wants a book can have as many as they can carry. I think books give you an escape route out of the world sometimes when you need it, and I think that there are dark days sometimes where you want to read and get out of what is in your head. So we want that opportunity to be available for everybody.
Yeah, absolutely. And so this is a great opportunity for people who are avid readers to find a new book, but also if you haven't picked up a book in a while, this is a good opportunity to get started. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. We'll send it back to you guys in studio.
Free.
Calling all teachers, daycare providers, parents, so many options.
Books of all flavors.
Love it.
All right, it is now 6:21.
And after the break, we got some high school hoops coming your way, including a big matchup between Central Valley and Ferris. That's next in Morning Sports.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
When you get injured in a car accident, you're going to have to fight with a big insurance company
who make huge profits by paying out small settlements.
That's when you call Russell and Hill.
Call 800-LAW-0842.
All right, it's going to be another good day. Hey, it's cold out, you guys. Families are freezing. They deserve better than that. Let's show them how business should be done. Hey, guys, have a great day. Need anything, let me know. Okay, Fixed Rider is free, baby. You know Zach's going all the way this year, right?
Yeah, I do.
Big day. No heat calls, right? We haven't been voted #1 for nothing, you guys. We've worked really hard to earn these customers' trust, and let's show them that we are the best company in town, okay?
Planning a trip to 49 degrees north? Make Mistaqua Casino Hotel your home base for an unforgettable ski, stay, and play experience. Store your gear securely in our convenient ski lockers. And after a day on the slopes, relax in our indoor swimming pool, hot tub, or unwind in one of our comfortable, beautiful new hotel rooms. Mistaqua Casino Hotel is located just north of Spokane on Highway 395 near Chewelah. Visit Mistaqua.com for more details.
From the fields of the Pacific Northwest to the tables of the world, agriculture is at the heart of it all. This February, come in from the cold and join us at the Spokane Ag Show, where we meet together, learn about the industry, and grow. With over 200 exhibitors, expert-led seminars, guest host Rob Sharkey, and live music, it's a show you can't miss. Join us February 4th through the 6th at the Spokane Convention Center. Visit agshow.org for all the details.
At Parker Toyota, our commitment to you begins the moment you drive off the lot in your new vehicle.
We have more Toyota Master Diagnostic technicians than anyone in the Northwest.
That means our technicians are the most experienced at identifying and fixing any mechanical issues, ensuring that your Toyota receives the care it deserves.
Open 7 days a week. Call or go online to schedule your appointment at parkertoyota.com.
If you've been in a wreck with a big truck,
you can bet the trucking company has a lot of lawyers working for them.
That's when you call Russell & Hill
to make sure you get all the money you deserve.
Call 800-LAW-0842.
Central Valley and Ferris here join G-Prep and Mount Spokane in the top third of the GSL standings. Both teams at 2-1, not counting a CV non-conference 10-point win back in early December. But the Saxon band was at max volume last night, helping cheer on their team. And boy, was that working in the first half. 11-7 score at the end of the first. Now in the second, pass bouncing off a foot into the hands of Luke Rowland. Spin around off the glass. Good 5-0 run for Ferris to start the second. CV, they need an answer. Cameron Walls provides. Pull-up three. Spins at the backboard and in. Bears down 6. Saxons absolutely catching fire. Rowland again. Bulldozer in the paint. Another 2, and that helps a 9-0 Ferris run, eventually taking a 25-10 lead. But remarkably, it beat the Bears to come back and earn a 51-49 win. So recapping the scores of the night, we start with the girls. Ridgeline keeps up their incredible run through the league. 25-point win against Lewis and Clark. Meade crushes Cheney at home. And CV, well, they do the same to Ferris on the road. And University winning by 40 over Shadle Park. But our closest game, Gonzaga Prep, skating by Mount Spokane for the win. But for the boys, Ridgeline beating Lewis and Clark by 11. Meade, the biggest winners, by 36 over Cheney. University defending their home court with a 12-point dub over Shadle Park. For the 2A side of the GSL, the Pullman boys beat East Valley on the road. West Valley annihilating Clarkston. Rogers does the same to visiting Deer Park. But for the girls, they saw even more lopsided games. Pullman beating East Valley 76-19. Clarkston over West Valley 76-31. And Deer Park, man, they just can't lose. 84-17 over Rogers. That's all the time we have for sports this morning. Tune in at 6 and nights out tonight for more sports all around our area.
There you go. Talk about a roundup.
Yep. It is now 6:26.
President Trump's Day 1 executive orders are starting to have an impact here in our community, especially on Spokane's transgender individuals. Why some say this order is personal and others say it's just science.
Plus this morning, areas in the Deep South waking up to massive amounts of snow. How they're navigating this once-in-a-lifetime storm. That's next. And as we go to break, here's your first look at what's coming up on Good Morning America.
In this morning's GMA First Look, a major development in one of the NFL superstar burglary cases.
I feel like my privacy has been violated in more ways than one.
On December 9th, Burrow was on the field for the Cincinnati Bengals on Monday Night Football for all the world to see.
Burrow, sideline, chase, spin, touchdown Bengals.
While Burrow was playing, his home was ransacked. A bedroom window shattered. Now, 4 Chilean nationals facing charges after they were apprehended by an Ohio State highway patrolman who spotted suspicious luggage being carried to a vehicle outside a hotel, according to court records. The officer pulling the car over. 3 of the 4 men inside allegedly presenting fake IDs. And coming up at 7 a.m., we'll have more on the suspects and whether it's potentially linked to any of the other unsolved athlete burglaries. With your GMA First Look, I'm Will Reeve, ABC News, New York.
Asthma. Does it have you missing out on what you love with who you love? It's time to get back out there with Fasenra. Fasenra is an add-on treatment for eosinophilic asthma that is taken once every 8 weeks and can also be taken conveniently at home. Fasenra helps prevent asthma attacks. Most patients did not have an attack in the first year. Fasenra is proven to help you breathe better so you can get back to doing day-to-day activities. Fasenra is not for sudden breathing problems. Serious allergic reactions may occur. Get help for swelling of your face, mouth, tongue, or trouble breathing. Don't stop asthma treatments without talking with your doctor. Tell your doctor if your asthma worsens or you have a parasitic infection. Headache and sore throat may occur. Get back to better breathing. Get back to what you've missed. Ask your doctor about Fasenra, the only asthma treatment taken once every 8 weeks. If you can't afford your medication, AstraZeneca may be able to help.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app. Sign up for the 4 News Now Brainstorm at KXLY.com.
Oh, man.
Don't worry. I can take real good care of you. See? All taken care of. Works perfectly for you, right?
It's important that you are taken care of properly. At Craig Swap & Associates, we don't get paid until you win.
One call, that's all. 509-999-9999.
Mom's gonna love this.
All right, kids, come on. It's time for bed.
Good morning, Mr. Snuggles.
Make breakfast special with the cocoa and hazelnutty goodness of Nutella.
Why do couples choose a Sleep Number smart bed?
I need it a little cool.
And I need it a lot of cool.
Sleep Number does that.
Sleep up to 15 degrees cooler on each side. 9 out of 10 couples sleep better. And now save 40% on our new special edition smart bed. Shop a Sleep Number store near you.
With prices of natural gas and propane skyrocketing, your heating bill is getting out of control. But before you turn down the heat, give the experts at Bill's Heating and Air a call. They have the latest in dual fuel technology to keep your family comfortable and the utility bills low. There has never been a better time to upgrade because now every furnace purchase comes with a free heat pump. So call Bill's Heating today to get your free heat pump while supplies last.
From 4 News Now, this is Good Morning Northwest.
Good morning at 6:30. Thanks for being with us. I'm Robin Nance.
And I'm Natalie Grant. Today is Wednesday, January 22nd. Welcome to it. Let's start things off with Matt Gray, who is in for Mark this morning, tracking those chilly temperatures.
Yeah, another morning where it's a good idea to put the big coat on, especially around Deer Park. Open ground, clear skies. We've really seen some quite dramatic temperature drops here, down to 8 degrees right now. A lot warmer as you head further south. 9 miles at 15. We're at 19 in Spokane Valley. Cheney's down to 14 this morning. Downtown Coeur d'Alene at 19. We're actually a little warmer as you head up the road to Hayden. A little counterintuitive, which would be on a normal day. However, it looks like we do have some fog development or some low cloud cover development around the Rathdrum area, which is likely impacting the Coeur d'Alene Airport, which is a little bit closer to Hayden. So you can see here from Bayview out to Spirit Lake and then down to the Rathdrum area, little hints of blue on this colorized satellite image. So that signifies some low cloud cover or a little bit of fog here as well. With these chilly temperatures, likely to see some icy conditions there on some of those roads with any freezing fog development. So something to keep in mind. Keep that in mind around Lake Pend Oreille as well. We're starting to see some fog development on the north side of the lake. Here's your planner for the rest of the day. We'll see whatever fog continues to develop. It'll be gone fairly quickly. And then we had a nice looking day again. Lots of sunshine. Temperatures will pop up into the 30s. We'll see that sun coming out. And then another quick drop, but not as quick as the temperature drop as we've seen the last couple of days. And that's because a little bit of extra cloud cover is going to be rolling in for the night. We'll actually see some milder temperatures at night through Friday morning. And then another cool down, another shot of cold air on the way. And with this transition comes the possibility of a little bit of snow. So we'll talk about your snow forecast for the rest of the week coming up in just a few minutes.
As of today, it will henceforth be the official policy of the United States government that there are only 2 genders, male and female.
During his first day in office, President Donald Trump signed a series of executive orders. One order declares that the federal government will only recognize 2 sexes, male and female. This controversial decision has sparked mixed reactions across the nation, including here in Spokane. This morning, we're introducing you to Cassandra Forsman. She's a transgender woman and serves on the board for Spokane Pride. She's also a retired Marine. For her, President Trump's executive order is personal.
I fought in 2 wars and served 20 years defending our rights. And now those same people are trying to take those rights away.
For others, this is one of the reasons they voted for President Donald Trump.
He's trying to restore America based on our ideals and morality and you know what we should be, and we stand behind him 100%.
On the other hand, Cassandra and the Spokane Pride are hopeful that the courts will not allow President Trump to move forward with this order, and they expect the ACLU to step in and fight it.
A tragedy is under investigation at a major ski resort overseas. This morning, at least 76 people are confirmed dead in this fire at a popular ski resort in northwestern Turkey. Children are expected to be among the victims. Fire officials there say the flames broke out in an on-site restaurant in the middle of the night, trapping hundreds of people in their rooms. Survivors say they never heard any fire alarms and could not find the fire escapes. 9 people, including the hotel owner, have been detained for the investigation. Turkey declaring today a national day of mourning.
Prince Harry's years-long battle with Rupert Murdoch's British tabloid newspapers took an unexpected turn today. Harry settled the legal claim against the Sun publisher, just as trial proceedings at London's High Court had been due to start. Harry's complaint had claimed journalists and private investigators working for the news group newspapers had illegally obtained private information about him and his family between 1996 and 2011 and used it to sell their papers.
Get ready to pay more to watch your favorite shows. Netflix just announced it is raising prices for most of its subscriptions. The company says the standard monthly membership without ads will increase from $15.49 to $17.99, while a standard account with ads will go up by $1 to $7.99. It's the highest priced premium tier, which includes K4 video quality, will increase by $2 to $24.99. Netflix's shares soared yesterday when the company announced it added 18.9 million subscribers in its fourth quarter. It is a once-in-a-lifetime event in the Deep South.
This morning, a winter wonderland in places like Houston, Pensacola, Florida, and New Orleans. Hannah Joy is at the Breaking Now desk this morning. And Hannah, can you give us a breakdown? What are officials saying in Houston, for example?
Natalie, police are telling people to stay off the roads. They say it's just not safe. The cold temperatures are spreading. This morning, Charlotte is waking up to 17 degrees and 14 in Jackson, Mississippi. In New York City, parts of the Hudson River are frozen. But in New Orleans, it's a lot of snow. They have not seen any snowfall since 1963. And this is the first time the state sent out blizzard warnings.
We've never seen anything like this. I mean, it's that simple.
Here you can see the French Quarter in New Orleans. It is covered with more than 8 inches of snow. At this point, dozens of highways are shut down.
The challenge I think we're going to face is the bridges right now are acting like big ice trays.
Here are some pictures of my friends and family in New Orleans. They are having a good time in the snow. They are having a ball. And you can see a beautiful sunset. And one of my cousins even tried to see how cold a bottle of wine could get in these freezing temps. Then a good family friend decided it was time to be a big kid again and build a snowman or two. But I have to tell you guys, those snowmen won't last long. Today, it'll be above freezing and temperatures will be in the 60s by Sunday. Reporting in studio, Hannah Joy, 4 News Now.
A lot of melting is going to be happening, but in the meantime, oh, what a mess.
Enjoy it while it's there, you know. Enjoy this, but do it safely.
Yeah, and you got to think about it. You know, we look, oh, they're shutting everything down. Well, they're not prepared for this type of snow.
I know.
Any kind of that.
No,
yeah.
Not fun. Not fun at all. Matt, you've lived in these areas before.
As a Florida man, this is very shocking. You know, the state of Florida actually has snow plows. I didn't know until this morning either. There they are attempting to clear record-setting snowfall in the Florida Panhandle. We'll talk about just how insane that snow event was, plus talk about some snow on its way to our area coming up.
Wouldn't have guessed that that is Florida at all. Well, still to come here on Good Morning Northwest, Washington police departments could get a big financial boost thanks to the state legislature. After the break, what lawmakers are considering and how it could have a major impact on public safety.
Connect with 4 News Now on KXLY+.
Chicken Osaka. Ask for it by name. Exclusively at Mustard Seed, Northtown Mall.
What are you up to, Alice?
Oh, the nice mechanic asked me to check the pulleys.
Wow, I just realized you can see things we can't. I've always wondered what's in those small windows.
It's marketing.
So that's where they hide out.
Triple Play has fun attractions for everyone, including bowling, a ropes course, and many more, all attached to a cozy hotel.
What does dino casting call mean?
That seems bad.
I'll get my resume ready.
Not the best sound to start your day with, is it? Your next decision should be to call Precision. Our professionally trained technicians are here to provide you with award-winning service every time. Our trucks are rolling warehouses, so we can get you back up and running fast. Need a new door? We do that too. And right now, get a new garage door, Wi-Fi opener, and remote combo installed for as low as $34 per month and up to $500 in cashback savings. Call or book online today.
Magical moments. Snowy adventures. Warming up. Making memories. A winter wonderland. The perfect close-by getaway this winter is Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. Find countless ways to play and plan your escape at cdawinter.com.
Here at Coeur d'Alene Honda, we're more than just a car dealership. We're family. For the past 53 years, we've been proudly serving our community.
We offer the best vehicles with a nationwide lifetime warranty.
From coast to coast, we've got you covered.
Whether you're looking for an affordable used car, we're looking to upgrade to a new Honda. We're here to make the process simple and stress-free.
It's not just about selling cars.
We give back to local charities and support our community.
And don't forget about our lifetime warranty.
Chicken Osaka. Ask for it by name. Exclusively at Mustard Seed, Northtown Mall.
Welcome back. It's now 6:40. Washington lawmakers are considering bankrolling efforts for police departments, big and small, to hire new officers.
Murrow News fellow Albert James is in Olympia with why supporters say it's crucial for public safety and how Governor Bob Ferguson has weighed in.
They're trying their darndest to play catch up, but they're bleeding as fast as they're gaining on this.
Proponents of Senate Bill 5060 say it's one part of a whole slate of action needed to address a shortage of police officers across the state. The bipartisan legislation would require the state's Criminal Justice Training Commission to establish a grant program helping local and tribal law enforcement agencies recruit and retain more officers. Grant funding could only be used to pay for a portion of the officer's salary and benefits for up to 3 years, and $100 million would be provided over the next 2 years to fund the grant. Republican sponsor Senator Jeff Holy says the money would provide a bit of help in a costly process.
Seattle police officers, a new police officer makes about $103,000. There's a $7,500 bonus. You have the cost of the academy, the field training officer, and the total program, putting them through a probationary period. You're running into $250,000 for one officer.
Governor Ferguson's office testified in support of the bill, with the governor telling legislators during his inaugural address last week the funding is crucial.
That idea was a cornerstone of my campaign for governor. Any budget I sign must include this funding. Thank you, Senator Holy.
Supporters say the bill is a great first step on improving crime prevention efforts and reducing police response times, but they need more help in sustainably funding officers and getting people into the profession.
We ask the legislature to also please consider ways to help cities sustain reliable law enforcement funding so we're not faced with service cuts or layoffs over the long term.
We are thousands of officers down. This is not going to be taken care of in a biennium.
One person, citing their own negative experiences with law enforcement, expressed concerns about police trust and accountability. They told senators the money should be spent on ensuring officers are doing the right thing and upholding people's rights.
I know we need more officers, but we need good officers. And the problem is we can't keep good officers because they're forced out. They're not allowed to be good.
Senators on the Law and Justice Committee appeared supportive of the effort, but the state's multi-billion-dollar budget shortfall could have an impact. The bill is scheduled for a committee vote on Thursday morning. In Olympia, I'm Albert James reporting.
Well, here is a live look at Matt this morning.
Hi. 10-second takeaway for your weather. It's going to be chilly again, but sunny. Really been loving that winter sunshine. We're going to have a reinforcement of the cold air coming in this weekend, but before that, a little dusting of snow is in your forecast.
Had to give you a heads up there that Matt was on his way.
I'm so glad he's live.
I know.
It is now 6:43.
Well, do you have a goal to read some more books this year? Allison Martinez is live this morning sharing where you can build your collection without breaking the bank.
Page 42 Bookstore is giving away hundreds of free books of all kinds for every member of your family. We're telling you everything you need to know to grab some coming up.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
So you want somewhere to play? We got you. I want some tasty food? We got you. Heard you want to do some shopping? We got you. The live music is always popping at the Coeur d'Alene Casino. Coeur d'Alene Casino. Winning is just the beginning.
Are you looking for a great place to get a great workout and crush those New Year's resolution goals? Let's go! Join now and strive to thrive in 2025 at Move Fitness.
Join the movement. Life is an opportunity to grow, to feel, to excel. Life moves at its own pace, daring you to keep up. Life pushes you to be better, to go farther. Life has you here. We're just here to help.
We know your time is valuable, and that is why at Colville Toyota, our goal is to get you in and out in an hour or less using our Express Maintenance Center.
With our pit crew approach and Toyota trained techs, your routine service happens fast.
Toyota Express Maintenance includes a safety inspection, oil changes, brake inspection, tire rotation, and much more.
Quality, speed, and confidence is what you can expect from Colville Toyota's Express Maintenance Center. We're your small-town dealership with a big heart.
Dealing with the insurance company after a car wreck can be an intense game.
A game of offense versus defense.
I'm attorney Matt Russell.
And I'm attorney Jim Hill.
We know that winning against the insurance company can be tough.
And they'll do anything to keep you from getting the compensation you're entitled to.
But we know the playbook to beating them.
And we love scoring big for you, so you can get all the money you deserve.
So don't be on the losing side.
Call Russell and Hill.
We have the playbook to win.
Papa Murphy's new cheesy stuffed crust pizza. Made fresh by us, baked fresh by you. It's the hottest, meltiest stuffed crust pizza you'll ever have. Starting at $13.99.
Tee off in style at Circling Ravens' top-tier golf suites. Play more than 80 famous golf courses around the world. It's a hole-in-one for all skill levels. Visit cdacasino.com for details.
Winning is just the beginning.
4 News Now is brought to you by Gamma Knife.
It's now 6:46. This weekend, you can expand your library without breaking the bank, without even touching the bank, actually. Page 42 Bookstore is hosting its annual book fair in Spokane Valley.
Your family can shop for hundreds of books at no cost to you. And Allison Martinez is live this morning at Mayhem Soap Supply for a first look at the event. Allison, you might not break your bank, but maybe your back because you're carrying so many books out.
Yeah. You certainly will, because there are so many great finds in here. I went ahead and curated a little collection of my picks. I've got The Help, I've got The Curious Incident of the Dog in the Nighttime, and I've got a Nora Roberts tribute. How did I do?
I think you picked some great popular reads.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I'm joined by Emily Peterson this morning. She is the owner of Page 42 Bookstore. We're here at Mayhem Soap Supply, which is a new location, and they are hosting the book fair. Can you tell us how this all works?
Yeah, so this is our annual free book fair. Basically, because we process in excess of 12,000 books every month, and we don't throw any books away, we save up all the books all winter to give them away at the end of January. So that's what you're looking at, is one winter's worth of books that we're ready to share with the city.
One winter's worth of books is crazy. You have such a large collection in here. Right now we're in the kids section, and you've got so many kids books in here. I'm seeing some throwbacks from my days reading children's books. Why is it important to you guys to make this free and accessible to everyone?
Yeah, I think that books give kids an opportunity to learn about the world, learn about each other, and learn about themselves. And I want to make sure that that opportunity is available to everybody, no matter how much money their parents make. So the kids' book are my favorite section of the fair, although I expect it to go the fastest for sure.
Yes, so you're definitely going to want to get here as soon as possible, Friday through Sunday. We'll have more information on our website, kxly.com. I'll send it back to you guys in studio.
She found some great finds just like that.
I know. And there's probably some good ones for everyone who has book readers in their lives.
Whoo, look at that.
Yes. we got to talk
Snow
about this
day.
southern snowstorm because it is crazy. And, you know, I went to college in the Florida Panhandle, Florida State in Tallahassee. My roommate still lives there, so he sent me this picture this morning of when he got up. And take a look at this. You can see the palm tree here that's kind of weighed down by the snow in the parking lot there. So just some historic and really crazy stuff. Florida broke their record for all-time snowfall, which goes back to the 1800s by a lot. They've got somewhere around 9 inches right here at the end of the Panhandle in Pensacola, Florida, and a ton in New Orleans, as we showed you earlier in this program. So some really historic events going on with weather in other parts of the country. And certainly more snow in one sitting than we have gotten at any point this winter around Spokane and Coeur d'Alene. We have another chance for snow here coming up here on Thursday evening. This is about 7 o'clock Thursday. We see a little band of snow that drops down by 9 or 10 o'clock. It's moving across the I-90 corridor, but it is in and out fairly quickly. By midnight, it's already most of the way to Lewiston and then heading further south as we head through the later portions of the night. It's expecting at least a little dusting of snow. You can see our odds here for your community. Pretty good for most places, especially right near the kind of state line area. And then our chances for an inch or more, though, really, really low. So pretty much everybody gets a little bit of a dusting for basically about here to the east across our area. 30s and sunshine today. Going to be another beautiful day around the inland northwest. Lows in the teens tonight with a little bit more cloud cover as that weather system moves in. That'll bring us that snow Thursday night. We'll be right back.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
4 News Now is brought to you by Carpet Barn.
It's time to keep those New Year's resolutions going at Move Fitness.
Are you ready for this? Ready to take chances? Will you push and break your limits? Are you ready to be a legend? This is your moment. Are you ready for this?
This year, join the gym that can help you reach your goals at Move Fitness.
Are you ready for this?
A controversial campaign promise.
The Republican platform promises to launch the largest deportation operation in the history of our country.
But what could that mean for your wallet and the safety of the food you eat? 4 News Now is getting answers tonight at 6.
For the professional, it's not enough to possess knowledge. We seek to refine it, to wield its power, to redefine its boundaries. Knowledge is put to the test in every GMC Sierra. Get 0.9% APR on select Sierra 1500 models. That's over $4,200 in average finance savings.
See your local GMC dealer.
Life moves fast, and we get it. You're busy. Our digital banking can change how you manage your money. Whether you're chatting with a representative after hours, depositing a check from your phone, or meeting with us face-to-face. Wherever life takes you, we've got you covered. It's your money. Access it anytime, anywhere. Open your account at p1fcu.org. P1FCU, your community, your credit union.
It's our How to Thrive in 25 Longevity Week.
A lot of breathing.
And he's one of our best friends, Andy Cohen, plus Morris Chestnut.
Watch live today at 9, right after GMA. See breaking news in your area or have a story idea? Contact 4 News Now.
Welcome back. The time right now is 6:53, and it's time to get you ready to take on your Wednesday in the morning sprint.
Matt Gray tracking a sunny a cold day ahead.
Allison Martinez live this morning at with Page 42 Bookstore for a sneak peek of their annual book fair to get some free books.
But first, Hannah Joy is in studio with updates on President Trump's executive actions and 22 states that have filed lawsuits.
Robin, these states are suing to block Trump's attempt to end birthright citizenship. Looking a little closer to home, a judge in Seattle will consider a restraining order. The Constitution says that anyone born in the U.S. is a citizen regardless of their parents' citizenship. The president is also placing government DEI workers on leave. His plan is to shut down their offices and programs. Starting tomorrow, Trump's plan on immigration will take shape. ICE agents are set to raid cities like D.C., Denver, and Chicago first. This also includes churches, hospitals, schools, or events like funerals or weddings. For updates on the Trump administration, tune in to Good Morning America.
President Trump also signed executive orders targeting illegal immigration. This has been an ongoing promise for President Donald Trump to deport millions of immigrants who are here illegally. But fruit growers in our regions have concerns. The agriculture industry heavily relies on undocumented immigrants. And if President Donald Trump follows through with his mass deportation plans, fruit growers in Washington fear they'll lose a majority of their workforce. But what would this mean for you?
And if we outsource stuff from other countries, they don't have these regulations, then you and I be eating stuff that there's not very safe to eat too.
What you need to know. It's coming up tonight and in Marissa Rio's special report on 4 News Now at 6 o'clock.
And it is another cold start this morning with mostly clear skies. Temperatures in the single digits in some of our northern counties. We're in the teens across most of our area. We'll be up in the 30s with some more beautiful sunshine for today. Not as chilly for tonight as some clouds roll in ahead of some changes that include a little bit of light snow tomorrow night.
This weekend, you and your whole family can shop through a huge variety of books for free. It's Page 42 Bookstore's free book fair. It returns this weekend, Friday through Sunday, every single day from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. You can come by Mayhem Soap Supply, located in Spokane Valley, and shop through a great collection of books. Make sure you bring a bag or a box because you'll want to load it up with all of these great finds. We have more information on our website, KXLY.com.
Washington State Patrol is investigating a hit and run in North Spokane that sent a pickup truck flying off a bridge. Here's the scene along the North Spokane corridor. WSP says the truck launched off the freeway median, hitting the side of the bridge and slamming into the hill. It then rolled, stopping against a support pillar. No one was in or near the pickup when troopers arrived.
The Spokane County Medical Examiner says the man who died in his jail cell in November died of natural causes. Investigators say Bryce Larson died from heart disease. His body was found 2 hours after appearing in front of a judge for allegedly assaulting his parents.
The officer who shot at a student on the Washington State University campus last year will not face charges. That is according to the Whitman County prosecuting attorney's office. The shooting happened inside Global Scholars Hall. Investigators say the use of force was justified because the student was walking toward them with his hands in his pockets, following reports that the same student called 911 saying he had a knife. Officers tried to tase the student multiple times. They did not work. The student involved was not hit by a gunshot and was taken into custody.
Well, this week is Community Risk Reduction Week, and it's a week dedicated to fire departments and the community, focusing on ways to continue preventing dangerous situations before they happen. Spokane Valley Fire Department is participating and showing ways that you can follow the 5 E's of risk reduction, which is education, economic incentives, emergency response, enforcement, and engineering.
We all look at how this all collectively works to make our community a safer place.
Well, this year, the Community Risk Reduction Week is focusing on economic incentives, budget-friendly resources, and programs that fire departments can offer the community. Spokane Valley Fire Department offers CPR training as well as free home assessments as ways the community can help keep itself and the people around it safe.
All right, it is a cold morning. Here is a live look at the sunrise about
Beautiful.
to happen. Yeah, purpley, pinkish, gorgeous. 14 degrees right now. Matt has a look at your forecast coming up right after this.
All right, it's going to be another good day. Hey, it's cold out, you guys. Families are freezing. They deserve better than that. Let's show them how business should be done. All right, guys, have a great day. Need anything, let me know. Okay, Fixed Rider is free, baby. You know it's actually going all the way this year, right?
Yeah.
I do.
Big day. No heat calls, right? We haven't been voted #1 for nothing, you guys. We've worked really hard to earn these customers' trust, and let's show them that we are the best company in town, okay?
At 4 News Now, we believe you should expect more from local news. Our team is committed to a community conversation and bringing you information you need when and where you need it. Numerica believes in and supports that mission.
Welcome to the card for Zags fans who dream big. Get your exclusive Gonzaga debit card from Numerica today.
This week on Svengoolie.
Well, it's big and terrible.
It's big, but it's not terrible.
Godzilla.
It's Godzilla, King of the Monsters, on the next Svengoolie.
Saturday night at 8.
Oh, what a glorious sunrise we've got over the Spokane area this morning. Should be set for another beautiful, if cold day. Definitely going to have the warmer layers on this morning with temperatures in the teens. We'll be up into the 30s this afternoon with some sunshine. A couple of subtle changes coming in for the back end of the week. A little cloudier on Thursday. Very brief period of snow Thursday evening. And then we cool down. We start to see the sun coming back again. Now, once we get into next work week, it does look like we'll be warming up and getting ready for some milder temperatures.
Well, thanks so much for starting your day with us here on Good Morning Northwest.
We'll see you throughout the morning on Good Morning America. We'll be back in about 25 minutes or so.